Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ariel and today we are going to be doing something very special. We are going to be ranking all of Stray Kids' albums. Now I'm going to put a caveat in here. This does not include the most recent Skz Replay. This is not going to include this or that, considering this is being filmed before this or that is even out. This is also not going to include any re-recordings, so Skz 2020 and Skz 2021 are not included, considering those are mostly, if not entirely, I believe, just re-recordings of prior records for 8 members rather than 9. But other than that, let's go ahead and get on into these rankings. Alrighty, so let's first go over what the rankings actually mean. We have S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, and D tier. S tier means this is a no skip album. This is a no skip album. This is an album that I will probably have on repeat. This is an album that if I listen to it fully through, there's not at any point where I'm like, I don't want to listen to this song right now. And then we have A tier. This is an album that I think is really, really good. I rank it really, really high. There's maybe like 1 to 2 songs on there that I may skip because either I'm not feeling it or, you know, it is what it is. But other than that, 90 to 95% of the album is an A+ for me, so that will be what A is. B would be, it's a great album, nothing super crazy, nothing super out there, but it's a great album. I like it. Maybe like 1 or 2 songs that I don't like, but other than that, it's a great album. And C tier is gonna be okay. It's a nice album, nothing special, nothing out there, nothing that I need. It's average, basically. Like there's nothing special. I may have like a favorite song on the album, but if I were to put like it in a list of all my favorite Stray Kids songs, it definitely would rank near the bottom. And then last but not least, obviously, D is going to be, I hate this fucking album. And just an FYI, there's no album I'm going to place in D. I'm just going to say it. And also, I did go ahead back and listen to all these. So y'all better like this. I went back and listened to all the albums entirely in full for the last couple days. You don't even understand. I know my analytics for Spotify is like, girl, you was just listening to my Megan Thee Stallion. What the fuck is this? But either way, let's go ahead and get into this ranking, because I don't want to have to, you know, I can yap and it can be long. Let's go ahead and go on to the first album that we have here, and that is going to be Mixtape. This was released January 8th, 2018. This is actually technically a pre-debut album. This is an album that was released before Stray Kids had debuted, basically. This album, from what I see in my notes, I would rank it very highly. Listening back to it felt like really refreshing from any of their current work. I will say Elevator is still a bop. 8 years later, she's still kicking. I will say Beware, I love. Glow is another fave. It's a really great debut pre-debut EP. I think it's really, really refreshing album. It really is. I really liked it a lot. And I don't know if I would put it as a no skip, but I definitely am gonna rank it high. So we're gonna go ahead and put it into tier A, because it's an album that I rank very, 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 very highly. I love it. It was nice going back, listening to it, and discovering like new songs that not discovering new songs, but discovering songs that I completely forgot about. Next, we are gonna go over to I Am Not. This was released March 26, 2028. This is their debut EP. If you hear me say album, but it's really an EP, just mind your business. I know the difference. In this one, I do like the intro song. I'm reading off my notes. I do like the intro song. District 9, obviously still a banger. Miroh, very, very good song. Awaken, a really good song. I wasn't a fan of Rock Growing Up was good. Third Eye is another fave song off this EP. Would be a no skip if I did like rock, but I did not. But I definitely would rank this album up pretty high. So for I Am Not, we're gonna go ahead and put that in A tier. Next, we are gonna go over to I Am Who. This was released August 8th, 2018. The intro I was not a fan of. I was not a fan of the intro on this album, but other than that, it's a great album. My Pace is still a banger. Voice is another banger. Questions, another great song. Love Insomnia. Insomnia has to be in my top 10 of all time. I'm talking about all time songs, but that's a discussion for a later date. We ain't ranking songs, we ranking albums. But Insomnia, banger. MIA is another great song. Awkward Silence, obviously another great song. This is an album that definitely would be a no skip if it wasn't the intro. The intro just wasn't loving it. I'm so sorry. But yes, I Am Who, I'm gonna go ahead and rank it at an A. It is very high up there. Next, we're gonna go into I Am You. This was released October 22nd, 2018. They had some releases in 2018. There was a lot of stuff going on in 2018, 2019, and they had some back-to-backs. But I Am You, I like the intro a lot. I Am You is a banger. The song I Am You is a banger. Was unsure about My Side due to the beat change in it, but I did end up liking it in the end. Hero Soup is another great song. Get Cool, obviously still a banger. NS is also in the top 10. NS is also in my top 10 of Stray Kids songs of all time. This is gonna be our first no skip album here. I love I Am You from intro all the way to the last song on the album. It is great. Definitely a no skip album for me. We have Cleo Miroh, which was released March 25th, 2019. I like the intro on this. Let me move you guys. You guys are not straight. There you go. I like the intro on this song. I like the intro song on this album. Miroh obviously will always be a banger, even 7 years later now. It's a banger. I love Miroh. I hope Miroh stays. I hope Miroh is more of a concert. So I hope we get that at concerts, like a staple at concerts. I know they have to put new music in, but I just hope we get Miroh all the time. That's my opinion. Victory Song, obviously, Maze of Memories. Some of these songs I don't realize are from the same album. I didn't realize it, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that out loud, that sometimes I'm just listening to songs and I'm not actively remembering like what album each song comes from. Chronosaurus, an amazing song. This is a second no skip. We are now at the second no skip. I think there's only about 3 or 4 no skip albums in here, but this one is definitely a no skip. So for Miroh, we're definitely gonna go ahead and put that in S tier. Next, we're up to Clay to Yellowwood. This album was released June 19th of 2019. I like the intro song for this one. Also, Side Effects is still one of my fave songs from Stray Kids. Mixtapes number 3 and 4, top 20 favorite songs. It's also a drum roll, please. Another no skip. It's another no skip. No, I was speaking to my sister, who's also a Stray Kids fan. She was in this video with me, and she was like, in her opinion, she said the earlier work for Stray Kids is really good, and obviously I have to agree. Next, we're gonna go on to Levanter, well, Clay Levanter. This was released December 9th, 2019. Stop is such a good song on here. There's no intro on this, and actually there's a point where they get to a point where they don't have any more intros. So whatever. But there's no intro on this. Awful songs on this album. Double Knot, still love, such a banger. Levanter is still a banger. Booster, y'all sleeping on Booster. Just an FYI. Very easy to listen to. Also a no skip album for me. So I already went ahead and so I'm gonna go ahead and put Levanter up there in the no skip. It just seems as though like there's a thing here. There's a thing. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and go on to Go Live. This was released June 17th of 2020. This is their first full album. We're back to intro songs. I did not like the intro song on this album. At some point I said, the intro is good, but at times messy instrumental wise. So I didn't like that. Sorry. So I said God Menu, still a banger 6 years later. The song that got me into Stray Kids, this is where I got into Stray Kids. So 2020 is when I actually discovered Stray Kids and got into them. So for me personally, Go Live and I believe the next two albums are really, they mean a lot to me. Because that was kind of when I was starting up my fandom for Stray Kids. I also said that Easy is still a banger. Pacemaker is like another forgotten banger for me. Airplay song. The Airplay song, I knew the song but didn't know the song name. Happens frequently for me. But I love the song. Another Day. I love that song as well. Phobia, Blueprint. This is also where I started to realize where Stray Kids got the label of being like loud, like loud music. Cause I'm not gonna hold you. Right here, Go Live, and then the next couple ones are very, very, very loud albums or EPs. And I was just like, oh my God, this is giving me a headache. Like listening to those songs back to back is like headache induced. Like I start to get a headache. Not gonna lie. Heaven is a good song. I will say if the intro was a little bit better, this would be a no skip album for me. I also feel like the end of the album really balances out the high energy songs from the beginning of the album. Like I said, this would have been no skip if the intro was better, but I'm gonna have to go ahead and put Go Live at A. Just go ahead and put Go Live. So next we're gonna go ahead and move on to In Life. In Life was released September 14th, 2020. This is a reissue album. 9 of the 17 songs on this album appear on Go Live. So I'm only going to be reviewing the newer songs on the album instead of obviously the ones that appear on Go Live. I'm still not a fan of Tortoise in the Hair. I never really was a fan of Tortoise in the Hair. My sister's gonna hate hearing that. My sister loves Tortoise in the Hair. Her favorite song is Blueprint, but she loves Tortoise in the Hair. I personally still do not like Tortoise in the Hair. So sorry to anyone who does. Still love Backdoor to this day. Be Me may be my favorite song from the album. I completely forgot Any was even in this album, but Any is still one of my fave songs from Stray Kids. But I will have to mark it down considering like I do love the new songs on this album. I do, but the fact that like 9 of the 17 songs on this album are from Go Live, I can't rank it too high. I'm definitely gonna go ahead and put this one in the A tier. I have to put in an A here. It has Any on it. It has Any. You cannot rank Any lower than an A. Lower than an A. Next, we're gonna go with All In. This was released October 27, 2020. This was a Japanese release. It has 3 new songs on it. There's gonna be a theme here that some of these EPs and albums are going to contain songs from the previous EP album, yada, yada, yada. just know moving forward, I'm not reviewing those songs, I'm reviewing anything that's new. There we go. So for All In, like I said, it's a Japanese release. There's only really 3 new songs on this one. All In, obviously, still a fave to this day, and it also let me know that I listen to the All In Japanese version. I don't listen to the Korean version, because Japanese version sounds way more familiar to me than the Korean version. The Korean version just sounds weird. Either way, Fam is always a favorite. It's a cute album. I love all of the songs on there. I don't know how to rank it high as an A. I think it's a really good album, but I can't put it in the same as those tiers. So we're gonna go ahead and rank All In at a B tier. Next, we're going to be going on to Noeasy. This was released August 23rd, 2021. I like Cheese, but it's not one of my favorite Stray Kids songs. I'm so sorry. I still listen to them and go, okay, it's a nice song, but I never knew the like hype from Cheese. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Thunderous may be my favorite title track song. And after listening to a lot of these albums, I don't think that's going to change. I don't know if it's going to change that any other title track song is going to beat out Thunderous for me. I really do like Thunderous. I was having a good time listening to it. Didn't want to turn it off, but I did have to continue on listening to the rest of the albums because one of them was an hour and 19 minutes long. Yeah. So next we're going to go ahead. What else did I say on here? Wolfgang might fight Thunderous for my fave song on this album particular. This is possibly one of my favorite albums. I'm not gonna hold you. Noeasy may be one of my favorite albums. I love it so much. So I'm gonna go ahead, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and rank Noeasy as an S tier. It is one of my, if you're in contention to one of my favorite Stray Kids albums, how could I rank you less than that? We don't. Next, we're gonna go on to Christmas EveL. It's a very short album. EP. 24-25 favorite album. Favorite song on this EP. Favorite. I love Christmas EveL. Cute little album. We're gonna go ahead and rank this. We're gonna rank this in a B tier. It's a cute album, but it's really short. It's 3 songs, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, let me just make sure I'm not going crazy. Yes, it's 3 songs because, well, it's 4, but one of the songs is Domino English version. Who listens to the Domino English version? I don't know who, but it ain't me. But unfortunately, I can't rank it higher than a B because it's a very short EP. Only 3 songs on there that are new, but I do love the album. It's really cute. Next we have on here is Oddinary. I love Oddinary. Maniac, maybe fighting Noeasy. I'm telling you, if you catch me on a different day, I may say Maniac, but please don't think that means that I hate Thunderous. I love Thunderous, but Maniac may fight it. Like, if you put them both in the ring, it could be a 50-50 chance on who gonna win that fight. This has to possibly be one of my favorite EPs. I can't really choose between Charmer or Lonely Street as my favorite songs on this album. No skip. Oddinary is a no skip for me, so we're gonna go ahead and put them at a S tier. Now we're going on to Maxident. I have said this multiple times. Anytime I talked about Maxident, I was not a fan of Case 143. I was not a fan of Case 143, and I'm still not a fan of Case 143 as a title track. It has to be one of my least favorite title tracks as far as like overall. Superboard was my fave from that album. I love Superboard. It was my favorite when I first listened to it. I know it's a weird song and I thought like, oh, this is kind of a weird song to like, but I really do love Superboard. 3 Racha may be my favorite unit song. I'm not gonna hold you, but also Taste may be fighting for that spot as well. Okay, catch me on a different day and you may get a different answer. I'm just gonna hold you. I love this album. The only song that I did not love the most is Case 143. So for that reason, Maxident can't be higher than an A. Unfortunately, because I will skip Case 143 every time. Every time. Let's now go on to the hour and 19 minutes. There should never be an album that's an hour and 19 minutes. 25 songs. I just wrote this long. This album's too long. It's too long. But there were great. I'm talking about a lot of great individual songs in this album. Just love it. So some of my faves. Let's go over some of the faves in this one. Drive, I Hate to Admit, Streetlight, Zone, Connected, Limbo. There's so many good individual songs on this album. It's just way too fucking long to listen to it fully through, and because a lot of the songs are very mellow-y, it kind of errs on the sides of really mellow. It can if you try to listen to this album fully straight through, you're gonna be like, please put some hype in this. But other than that, it's a really great album. I love it very much. I'm gonna put it unfortunately, I'm going to have to knock it due to its length. I may have to. We're gonna go ahead and put it at a B. It's just too long. It's just too long. Okay, so next we have here is The Sound. The Sound was released February 22nd, 2020. I have not been saying the dates. Listen, y'all can look the dates up yourselves. Stop playing with me. The Sound was released February 22nd, 2023. The Sound is a very solid title track song. DLMLU is a banger. I completely forgot it existed. Scars will forever be one of my favorite songs. Like, it's in the top 10, top 15, possibly. It's definitely my favorite song on this album. There is a sleeper banger. There is another banger that I've just completely forgotten about. I love There's a great song. If you just like go listen to it. It's a good song. But unfortunately, this album does include the Japanese version of Case 143, and you already know it's not gonna be a no skip album. It just isn't. So in that case, we're gonna go ahead and put The Sound. We're gonna rank it at an A. Unfortunately, it can't be a no skip because it does include Case 143. Unfortunately. Next we have is 5 Star. This was released June 2nd, 2023. Before listening to the full album, I do remember liking this album a lot before listening to it, and then after listening to this album, I really like this album a lot. It is a no skip for me as far as 5 Star. I really like this album a lot. My favorite song on that album has to be Top Line. Another banger. So we're gonna go ahead and put this as S tier. I'm like, oh, 3 or 4 songs are S tier. No, baby, we are sitting at 7 sorry, not songs, but 7 albums are sitting at S tier. Crazy work. Okay, so we're going down to 8. 8 was released July 19th, 2024. This is another good EP from them. Nothing standoutish, but just a really good solid EP. I think that Stray Kids always makes really good music and really solid like albums put together, so I never have a problem. Like, I know I'm gonna find a song or multiple songs on their albums that I like. My favorite song from this album is Stray Kids. I love that song. I'm gonna go ahead and rank 8. Ooh, where do I put 8? It's a good album. I don't think it's anything crazy though. So we're gonna go ahead and put 8 at 8B. We're gonna put level B. Next, we're gonna go to Hop. This was released December 13th, 2024. I remember Hop not being in my notes. I'm looking because I put notes in here before I listen to it or during or whatever, whatever. And I remember Hop not being one of my favorite albums. And I will have to say that stands. I don't necessarily care for Hop that well, but it does include my favorite individual song, which is Hold My Hands, which is crazy because I love Hold My Hand. I love Hold My Hand. Whenever that song comes on, why don't we skip it? Matter of fact, I told my sister one time we was in the car and she skipped Hold My Hand. I said, why we skip it? What do we have? Do we have beef or no? But I will say, as far as the album as a whole, I didn't care for that much. Even though Hold My Hand is my favorite individual song from Member, unfortunately, as far as the album as a whole, I'm gonna have to put it at a C because it just, the album in and of itself is just to me. Next we have here is Mixtape Dominate. This was released March 21st, 2025. It's a very, very cute little EP that they have. And I believe my favorite song off of there is Cinema. Another song is like another album. And I made a video, and you can go right up here and I'll put it up there to let you know like how I feel about Stray Kids' most recent music. And you're gonna see that their most recent music isn't going to be ranking as high as some of their music from about 4, 5, 6 years ago. But I will say Mixtape Dominates, a cute album, nothing crazy, nothing special, very cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and rank Cinema. Sorry, not Cinema. I'm gonna rank Mixtape Dominant at a C. It's a cute album, but nothing crazy. Like, it's fine. I could skip the whole album, quite frankly. Next we have is Hollow, and I'm not even gonna hold you. This is one of these, Hollow has to be the one of the albums I don't really remember quite much. And I was trying to figure out like, what the fuck was I doing June 18th of 2025? That would make this album be so I forget this album even exists. And it's not because of Japanese release, because there's other Japanese releases on here that I'm like, yeah, I know about All In. Yeah, I know about this. Like, what is it about Hollow in specific? Why do I have... Did I not rank 5-star? I did not rank 5-star. Whoops. I didn't even rank 5-star. 5-star, I'm going to put it at S tier. My bad. It was Rockstar okay, Rockstar I missed Rockstar. My bad. Rockstar still is an S tier. Now we have to double back on it. Rockstar, which was November 10th, 2023. It was another no skip album. Cover is my favorite Skz song of all time. Argue with your mother. But Rockstar is a no skip for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and rank it at a S tier. Let's go back to Hollow and why I think this album exists. I went back through my photos. Do you know what I was doing June 18th? We're gonna hold on, wait. I was standing in fucking line for a Stray Kids concert. That was their concert last year. That is the reason why I don't remember this album, is because when it came out, I was occupied. I was holding my line. I have 4 tickets, and baby, I got close. we were 3 rows back. I'm gonna show some pictures and some videos. We were close. to the stage. We were at that fucking line at 11 a.m. 11 a.m. 11 a.m. Okay, that's the reason why I don't remember Hollow too much, and I forget it exists sometimes. Also, that is the month that BTS came back. We also went to a bunch of fairs, and I think I just never got around to immersing myself into Hollow. I think I listened to it, but I don't think I was able to really absorb it like I could because of so many things were going on at that time. But I will say, as far as Hollow, it's not a bad album. It's kind of mid when it comes to Japanese releases for me, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna go ahead and rank that as a C. What album am I missing that I did not? We have Karma. We have Do It. Why do I have 4 pictures here? Oh, Circus. Oh, Lord have mercy. I've missed a bunch. Circus and Giant. That's, y'all, I'm all over the fucking place. I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to be going to the movies soon. And I'm filming the same day I'm supposed to be uploading it, and that's the problem. That's a problem. So let's go ahead and circle back to Circus. Circus was released June 22nd, 2022. It's not my favorite EP from them. There's only 3 new songs on that album. Very cute album. It's calmer than normal. I put down, it's a cute EP, but nothing crazy. So we're definitely gonna go ahead and put Circus at a C. And then as far as Giant goes, another Japanese release. 3 songs on that album are just repeats or Japanese versions. Falling Up is my favorite song on the album. I didn't really put much on here about Giant. I'm assuming it's an okay album, but I think based off of my notes here, I'll put it as a C as well. Yeah. Okay, now we're down to the last 2 from most recent. We're gonna have Karma, which came out August 22nd, 2025. It is a nice album. It's cute. It's not my favorite album from them, obviously. There's no really standout songs on there, but I will say that if I had to pick a fave, In My Head is one of my favorite songs off that album. So I'm definitely gonna go ahead and rank Karma as a C as well. And the next we have is Do It. This was released November 21st, 2025. It's a cute album. Nothing special, nothing crazy. I did put on here that my fave song on the album is Divine, but other than that, there's nothing else that stands out crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and put Divine at a C tier. And this is my ranking of Stray Kids. Yes, as you can see, a lot of their older music are ranked a little bit higher, and like I said, I do have a video where I go over how I feel about their music overall, like in general. Is that I do think that their more current work I just haven't been wowed by. It's not that I think that Stray Kids makes bad music, and I said that in the video. It's just that I think that they haven't been making their best work. Like their best work really, like that S tier, I Am You, Miroh, Yellowwood, Levanter, and Noeasy, Oddinary, 5-star, Rockstar, like those albums from 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago at this point are just still one of their top songs. Like Mixtape, I Am Not, I Am Who, Go Live. Like, I'm wishing the best for this new album that comes out Friday, and I have not listened to the new replay that came out on the 1st. So I'm hoping that once I edit this and get this uploaded, those are going to be obviously top on my list of things to be listening to over the next coming weeks. I will say that it's not going to be too crazy because I do got a BTS concert to go to. So I got a BTS concert to go to in September. And obviously I'll be at the next Stray Kids album concert, the next Stray Kids concert next year, whenever they fucking release dates for that shit. Whatever. Just gonna wait until the dates get released. But yeah, that's kind of really it. This is my tier list for Stray Kids. If you like the type of content, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. I'm also going to do one for ATs as well. As you guys know, I am an AT stan, so look out for that one coming. It may not come this month. It may come this month. It may come this month. Just listening to, I'm gonna spread it out a little bit more. Listening to all these albums back to back to back to back to back is crazy work. And I should have done this a lot, started this a lot earlier than I did. But that's either here nor there. I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Bye-bye.